Hello and welcome back to this channel. So we're going to be drawing some Christmas theme things, and today we're going to be drawing this one. So let's just get started. I'm going to click on create new, go to digital and click on square. So I do have a sketch for you guys in case you want to use that, but I would show you a really cool method to draw a circle. So come here and click and hold so that you get this menu. So if you click it just once, you get the ruler, but if you click and hold, you get this menu. So I'll click on circle. Now I'm going to increase the circle to the size that I want and I'm going to place it somewhere down, not in the center. You see these lines are crossing. By the way, if you don't see these lines or it's not snapping, there's an option here. Go to snapping and in here you'll see alignment guides and then just click that. Anyway, so I'm going to move it to the center. Obviously I need to see that center line, and then I'll make it go a little bit down, and then we're going to click on this. And now we can't increase or decrease the size. Of course you can do it again by clicking on this, but this is because I want to draw. For color, I'm going to bring this all the way up, and this one I'm going to keep it somewhere red. This color is 100 and 100. You can click and then change this as you want. I'm going to fill it up with the basic red color. Use the fill tool, click, vector. Make sure it is vector because we're going to be making this entire artwork with vector brushes. And then click on the circle again and it goes away. So you have your bright red color ready. And now it's time to add some shading. So plus. I want to make sure where my light source is. So I'm going to go ahead and take some white. Now I'm going to go into my brush, click here and go into jitter, and I'm going to choose the light jitter because I want it to be thin and thick strokes. So I will mark a white spot here. So this is going to be my spot from where the light is hitting the bauble. So we're going to go one level below and then click on plus. So we're drawing right below this white circle and we're going to move it towards the red now. So each layer you're going to move this square here towards the red. Let's do that. Let's move it a little bit. You can choose the color if you want, exactly here, 0, 22 and 100. So I'm going to go ahead and add a bit like that. Now I'll go again and move it a little bit more. Go back, plus, and add a bit more. And let's make it a bit more darker. Like that. You see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to create a gradient. Plus, and move it more. Again, if you want the color, it's this one. Oops, I'm in the wrong layer. It should be below. Great. You can always click and hold and bring it up or down. And if you want to undo something, use your 2 finger taps. There you go. And then a little bit more. Almost towards the color. Wait again. Plus. I'm going to make this as a clipping mask, so don't worry about it if this comes out like this. All right. I'm going to make this a little thicker. Like that. And now we're going to go back here again and then plus. So we need this bright red color over here. So we're just going to keep it as such. And now we're going to bring this down a bit. So it's almost here now. This is the color which has to go next. So if I'm confusing you, you can just go ahead and draw this, but you won't be able to see it. I'll go again, plus, and now we're going to go ahead and bring it down a notch so that it's a little darker. And I would ideally leave some gap there and then do that. The reason it's not coming up properly is because it's not done properly. I'm going to use the eraser. You can go ahead and use the eraser over there and erase that excess red. Now I'll go back here, go to my brush. I'm going to add that color. I think this is a bit too dark. So up here and color that in. Perfect. That was 0, 192. Now we can use the darker color plus, and we're going to go ahead, not the fill, use the brush again, and we're going to color this part. And now we want really dark. So click on plus and we're going to fill this end. Make sure you fill out the entire part, don't leave anything. And I see that there's some missing blobs here, so let's go to this color, and then make sure it's filled. Okay, I think that should be fine. Everything looks great, but this doesn't look like a purple yet, right? It looks so weird. So we're going to go ahead and group all these extra things that we have put up. Click, select multiple, and go ahead and click all these things, even the white, and group it up. Now click and merge layers in group. And once you do that, click on clipping mask, and it's going to clip itself off to this purple. Now we have to add the top part. So I'm going to go below this and plus. Let's take this color, the one here, because it comes all the way here. And we're going to make something like this. Okay, and then obviously I'm going to go ahead and go to this part here and color this up a little bit so that it kind of combines with that. And let's go ahead and choose some yellow. You want this to be all the way to the corner, then you'll get nice yellow, but I want it to be a little golden. So go here, plus clipping mask, so that you'll be drawing only on that. And then draw something like this. Now we're going to bring this down a bit, and we're going to draw a bit of golden thing here as well. I guess that should be okay. Now plus, and we're going to make a circle here. You can choose any red you want, doesn't matter, even black. This is too big. I'm going to reduce it to about 40s. I did not mention the size of the brush so far because I didn't think that it was that important. But anyway, once you have that, click and bring it all the way down so that it's in the back. And we can go ahead and fix this one here and choose that color. And then make it slide nicely over here, like that. Up here, I'm going to go ahead and fix this a little bit. Now I want to fix the shape of this bubble because it's way too round for me. I want it to have a little bit of a rugged look, the circle. So I'm going to go ahead and go back and plus so that it's right below this circle layer. And I'm going to go ahead and just draw. You can use any color to draw this, but I want you to give that thick and thin lines. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do next. Just draw it off. Add a subtle line because remember you have only put things slightly outside the circle, so there might be gaps and you might have to go fix it. So I'm just trying to give this very weird lines. You can choose the dark color or any red color, it really doesn't matter. The reason I'm doing it in different colors is so that you can see the extra bits that I've drawn right now. So click and merge down. So when you do that, what happens is all this design is applied to this merged layer. So this merged layer, let me just hide it. So you can see that it has two different colors, but it really doesn't matter because it's picking the color from up. And you might see some things like this. So just go ahead, click that color, go to that layer and just fix that. If you see something, that doesn't look right. For example, here, I'm going to draw this bit up here as well. Okay, there you go. That's it. And now we're going to add shadow. Go back to the bottommost layer. Plus, you can choose black or brown, whatever you want. Use the vector brush again. And we're going to try and add a bit of a shadow here. And don't worry about how dark this is. We're obviously going to reduce the opacity. We're not going to keep it this dark. Draw a bit of shadow like that. Go to your levels and reduce the opacity. You can reduce it as much as you want. Maybe make it lighter if you feel that'll look better. I'm going to go into white, go up here and add one more dot like this because why not? And I want to add some more freckles kind of thing to it. I don't know, I feel like it looks quite empty, to be honest. So let's take a bit darker red, add some sparkly bits, I guess. So you're gonna use some yellows, like that. Should be good. Don't add too many over here because these are supposed to be very bright so you can't see them. There you go. You can always reduce this opacity so that it is not too bright, but it just looks good, I guess. Once you're ready, you can click on share, publish and export as. You can give a name here, whatever you want, and click on export and save it onto your device. If you want to take it out as a sticker, that is without the background, go to your layer, go to this bottommost layer and hide it. And now export this as a PNG, and then you'll get a sticker or something without a background. That's what I mean. And then yes, that's the end of this tutorial, and I hope you liked it. If you like this tutorial, give it a like and subscribe to this channel. If you want to support this channel, you can always buy me a coffee on ko-fi.com. You can find the link to do that in the description box below. And in our next video, we're going to draw more Christmassy things. So stay tuned. See ya.